you want to speak Czech like a normal human, not like a walking textbook from 1987. You want to talk to your neighbor about hobby and ryby. You want to order beer without panicking. You want to survive lunch with your in-laws with peace in mind without constantly having to Google every other word. And you know Czech, but then when you are in those situations, you just cannot use it. Welcome to the first episode of Speak Czech in Real Life, where together we talk about how you can learn Czech more intuitively, naturally, more normally or effectively, so that eventually you can speak with people who are important to you. This is the very first episode, and we are going to learn why you are not able, even though you have learned all the words and vocabulary and the phrases and listened to all those dialogues in your textbook, why then you are not able to use it when you need it. I am Eliška, I am slowczech founder and leader, and together with over 20 amazing tutors and dozens or hundreds even of immersion program participants, we are helping you to speak Czech, not just study it. Now, I have all the notes here, so I'm gonna look in my phone from time to time. And I'm gonna start about where the problem is, then I will tell you what you can do immediately. There is one thing you can switch, so that in a week you speak more fluidly, and I will also give you a little shift so that you change the way you look at your learning Czech, at your Czech learning. So the problem is that the way we were taught to learn languages, it's outdated, it's wrong, it's not in cooperation with our brain. So the way we are learning language, this is the textbook Czech. We are following the lessons, we are following the writers of the textbook. Of course, they are linguists, they know how to learn the language, but they don't know how to speak it. So you are following the lessons, the words and the vocabulary, but you are then not learning those like že jo, hele, viď, prostě, vlastně, jo, v pohodě. All those words that you need, and they are not in the textbook. So that's why then you freeze, because your brain, your mouth just haven't seen and practiced enough what you actually need. Unless the textbook was written by your babička after 2 beers, then it would be a really good textbook. I have analogy with bábovka for you, which I really love. I love the analogy. I love the bábovka. I cook it with my 4-year-old almost every day. It's very simple. And I want you to look at speaking Czech the same way. It's simple. I will explain. So, tell me, if in a week you know that you are going to the doctor's, why are you practicing the furniture vocabulary? Why, if you want to talk to your children's teacher, why are you still swiping the vegetable vocabs in your Anki or Duo cards instead of learning jak dneska James spinkal, nebo spinkal po obědě, jak se dneska James měl, bylo všechno v pořádku. Or if you want to talk to the delivery guy, why are you learning the genitive or practicing with your exercises the genitive plural of food and liquids instead of learning moment, jdu dolů, moment, hned tam budu, or kdy tady budete. You see, it feels impossible for you to speak. It feels impossible for you to use it, and it is because you have not learned and practiced what you need in real life. So it's the textbook. The problem of the textbook is that it's not preparing you for your moments, and those moments are different for every single human. Of course, you have common topics eventually, but not at the same time, not at the same level, and not at the same participation of yours, right? So, what about that bábovka? Bábovka is not about learning and reading the whole 700 pages of Kuchařka Magdaleny Dobromily Retigové from I don't know when. You are not studying it before you allow yourself to speak. You are not learning the chemistry or the molecules of the flour or the types of flour. You're not memorizing it before you start cooking, right? So, what you do, analogy with bábovka, same with Czech, 4 steps. Step number 1, you find the recipe. So what you do is that you think about a situation, one situation from your real life that you are going to appear in, and you are going to gather, step number 2, gather the ingredients. You are going to gather what you might hear, what they might say, and what you want to reply. Some options. And it's not that you need to be 100% sure about all the lines. No, it's just putting yourself in that situation and thinking about some options. You are telling to your brain, like, I am going to prepare for this. This is going to happen. And it will happen in this way because I feel ready for it, right? So this was step number 2, gather your ingredients, gather your phrases, your words. Step number 3, mix the dough and put it in the oven. So practice. Practice as much as you can. Read, listen, repeat out loud because your mouth muscles need to practice it. It's really like the gym. If you haven't done biceps, what's that name? I don't know. or bench presses enough times, then you are not able to do it. It's the same. The sounds of Czech are different from your mother tongue and you just need to practice it. For me, the English is the same. I just need to think about it and practice it and say it properly. I can say it properly differently, right? But my mouth has already learned the more closer accent of English than the r, you know. So my mouth is trained for it already. So this is step number 3. Practice again and again and again and again and make it normal for your brain. This is what we are talking now. This is who we are now in Czech. And final step number 4, eat the bábovka. So go there and say it. Reply, just be there. But knowing that your brain knows what to say. In that very moment, you will know intuitively. It will come naturally to you because of all the 3 previous steps. Trust your brain, trust. You are intelligent, thoughtful, amazing adult. So just trust your brain that he got you. Okay, he got you. Okay. Because, and I can sum up this approach in 2 phrases. Studying Czech is hard. Speaking Czech is easy. It just goes into these 4 steps and nothing more. And just trust that all you will need to learn, it will come later. Because, so this is my tip for you that you can start doing right now. You are learning Czech in chunks. You are learning together, more words, more parts of the language together, because your brain loves it. It loves patterns. It loves when it's connected. When you are learning separate words, when you are learning dcera in nominative instead of mám 2 dcery, mám 3 dcery. You want to say this. You don't need to say anything else. You don't have 7 daughters. Right? You don't need genitive plural for 7 because you have just 2 daughters. And your brain will remember it because it's a phrase, it's a chunk that makes sense, that is connected to your life, that is connected, the words are connected. And you then do not have to think about separate words, putting them together. So this is my practical tip. Learn chunks, like jedno pivo, the same, mám 2 dcery. Jdu dolů, halo, jdu dolů, momentíček, jdu dolů, learn the parts of the language. And now the way you can start seeing your Czech slightly differently, just a small tip now before I sum up, is I lost what I wanted to tell you. Momentíček, prosím. Momentíček. I don't want to mess it up because it's really nice. So the little shift I want you now to start using to start seeing your language differently, your learning differently, is that you do not need to use the language, to speak the language, to use the words and grammar, and you do not need to speak it correctly. Instead of this approach, this is what we know, right? Think about it as I want to speak with people in order to connect. I want them to connect with me, and language is just a tool. It is only a tool. We want to connect. And if you are perfect, by the way, no one will want to connect with you because no one loves perfect people, right? So the mistakes are helping you. Your moments of doubts, me searching here for what I want to say, is helping us to connect because this is human and humans make mistakes and humans show who they really are. And you want your people to connect with you this way because this is why we are here. We don't want to live alone, and this is also why we are learning another language, right? So if you want to try this whole Slow Czech approach, the method for free, get the Real Czech Starter Kit, which is an amazing audio tool. You can start listening immediately on slowczech.com/kit. And the third part is how to unfreeze. So why you're freezing and how you can unfreeze right now, the best part. And also if you want to put it more in practice, if you're ready to actually speak about real stuff, about things that are interesting for you, about things you want to share and you want to get inspired and receive, then an immersion program is the way to go for you. slowczech.com/immersion. Yeah, I should sum up, right? Okay, so the way we have been seeing learning languages is wrong because it's not in cooperation with how we think and how we learn. What we are focusing in Slow Czech and what we should be focusing all over the world. This is my mission, to change how people learn languages. It's connection. Connection with people and seeing language just as a tool that doesn't have to be perfect, because it helps us to connect and to belong in conversations with your loved ones, with your in-laws, neighbors, colleagues, family, or friends. And in order to do that, you need to shift the way you are learning the words. So not separately, but in chunks. You need to shift the way you are looking at your learning. So it's not, I am learning Czech, I am studying Czech, but I am speaking it. It's just a tool for connection. Think about the analogy of bábovka. Do your real moment 4 steps and then write me in the comments how it went. What helped you and how you were able to speak. That's all. Měj se hezky, uč se česky, and see you in the immersion program or in one of the self-paced courses, because then if you are ready for the immersion program, you can use the immersion credit to deduce from the first payment of the immersion program. So cool, so cool. Tak, měj se hezky, uč se česky a čau.